Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost, what's up, party people? I hope everybody's having a beautiful. Am I looking younger? Like, is my skin looking younger? I think my skin is looking younger. I can't really tell. I need for you guys to give me some answers. Hold on, real quick. I want to level out this shit. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. My skin is really glowing this morning, though. Like a little bit more than usual. I'm trying to tell you. I can't even help it. I didn't even sleep last night, so y'all gonna need to be easy this morning, alright? Y'all gonna need to be easy. You guys is gonna need to be understanding. Donuts. I got no sleep last night, so you guys is gonna need to be easy. You guys is gonna need to be understanding, and I am looking younger. Shout out to that shit. Real quick, let me drop this. Real quick, how's everybody doing this morning? I hope everybody is having a beautiful day. Hey yo, check this out real quick. We want to do open discussion today. I'm telling you why we're doing open discussion right now, so nobody don't get lost. We want to do open discussion because I realized last night when we was talking and we didn't get to a lot of the conversations that some of y'all might want to have. So what we're going to do is I'm going to leave open discussion today, so therefore y'all can ask me questions about various different topics. We can discuss various different topics, and we don't have to really stay too on with any one specific thing. That's one. Two, we do not do Conspiracy Wednesdays anymore, so I'm going to try to have Wednesdays for open discussion more than anything else. Thank James S. That was his idea. I think it's a great idea, by the way. And I am looking young, am I not? Could we just all agree on that real quick? Like, yo, Jack, you looking younger. Alright, real quick. Since we don't have no actual topic that we're going to be discussing, I'm just going to tell you some of the things that's on my mind. The Rowdy Rebel situation. Shout out to Rowdy Rebel. He already came out, immediately started dropping music. Started making music. Shout out to Rowdy Rebel. He in the studio already. He ain't even been out 3 whole days. He said, back to work. Shout out to that dude. Little Durk, I'm still here. Little Durk actually took Pooh Shiesty. If anybody remembers Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty was an individual, I believe he's from like Florida or something like that. And he was accused earlier this year of being involved in some kind of shootout or something. Apparently it wasn't him, no, it was somebody else. So we're gonna we could talk about the fact that he just brought Pooh Shiesty. He just talked about the fact that he brought Pooh Shiesty to O-Block just the other day, so shout out to that shit. Also, we could have more conversations about the whole DJ Akademiks thing, because I don't think we really spoken about Ebro's beef or lack of beef or whatever the hell is going on between Ebro and DJ Akademiks. I don't think we spoke about that. So yeah, so that's what we're gonna be doing. But before we do any of that, we're gonna give appreciation to everybody that pulled up to the saloon last night, even though we didn't really do saloon calls last night. So we're gonna pull up, we're gonna call them. Last night we did hater drops. We had a hater pull up into the crib. A hater. The haters was standing across the street. We did hater drops last night. So we're gonna talk about the hater drops. We're gonna give appreciation to everybody that yesterday sent out a hater drop. These are for the haters. Let me get this shit up here. Sometimes the haters need drops all over their faces. The haters. Shout out to Rain with the $20 drop. Shout out to Juro with the $2 drop. Shout out to Vexen Visuals with the $2.99 drop. Shout out to Milk with the $10 drop. Shout out to Terrence Brown, $10 drop. Shout out to D Vertical with the $5 drop. Shout out to Bree Powell with the $5 drop. This sniper. Shout out to DZ with the $2 drop. Shout out to Milk with the $10 drop. Shout out to world famous Peter Medford with the $5 drop. Shout out to Renee with the $5 drop. Shout out to Milk with the $10 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $10 drop. And shout out to Boo Cool Bags with the $10 drops. Definitely appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all. All of y'all guys are the best. Do not get this confused. I like when you like, comment, subscribe. I really appreciate you individuals that's been sharing. I mean, y'all can reshare wherever y'all want to reshare. I mean, I don't know what social media apps you use. So wherever you want to reshare at, please reshare. But I definitely want to give an appreciation to the individuals that's been sharing specifically, well, on every platform, but the ones I could think of is Twitter and Facebook. You guys are the best. Well, all of you guys are the best. I don't want to make any kind of difference between the two. Everybody that is the best, whether you like, comment, share, drops, everything. I definitely appreciate it. Much gratitude. Do not ever get a misunderstanding about how grateful I am. Also, you see the buildings, you see the buildings, you see the buildings. Bam, the sun. Shout out to that shit. Let me look at the chat real quick so we can see what it's gonna be out. Let's do roll call real quick, and then get to it. And I have just a question about the way that we go. We got 46 people on here with 14 likes. Could y'all please hit that like button so we can send out more notifications? I'd really appreciate that. Shout out to James S. He says, salute, Frost, BBN fam. What up, DSTN? Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. What up to the business? How you doing? What up, Malik Geechee? Haven't seen you in here a while. Happy to see you back, my brother. What up, Marcus? Haven't seen you in a while. Happy to see you back, my brother. Malik Geechee says, Germany in the building. Salute to Germany. You already know what it is. What up, Lovely E? She says, good morning, Frost, BB and family. Good morning, baby girl. How you doing? The business is, what's your secret? I have none. I'm as surprised as you are. I did this thing that helps to hydrate my skin last night. So, that probably is what it is. I got a little bit of skin hydration last night. I cut the beard down. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. I'm as surprised as you are, homie. Who else we got over here? What up, Brian Spikes Hopkins? He says, top of the morning, everyone. LB23, Oakland, California. Just got off work and about to give y'all a few minutes before I go to sleep. Salute my brother, the Bay in the house. What up, SC? He says, top of the morning, yawning. Happy to see you up in here, my brother. What up, your boy Jimmy Belcher? Tell Tina I said hi. What up, Rude? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones, he says, morning, BBN fam. Pardon me. What up, Gino, for show? William Summersville, how you doing today, my brother? William Summersville is giving a little bit of appreciation to one of the admins. He says, salute, James S. What up, Juan Rodriguez? Haven't seen you in a while, my brother. He says, what's good, my brother? From Jersey City, salute. How you doing? What up, Jelani? Jelani? Jenale? I don't know. Wax Weather, how you doing, JW? Good morning, Frost. It's a funny story. I don't want to call you JW because I know this dude named JW that I had to put hands on this one time down in Georgia. So I'm going to call you Weather, Wax. I'm going to call you Jenny. How you doing, Jenny? Okay, baby girl. I know you're beautiful behind that. Hey, hold on. You got a whole pic there. Okay, so you are beautiful. Shout out to you. Anyway, with all that being said, let's get the show going. Yo, before we go too far on this, I want to say something real quick, right? Why you got all of these dudes on YouTube arguing with me, talking crazy, all this other bullshit, but apparently niggas fuck with me. Apparently niggas fuck with me. Some of y'all dudes need to stop being squares. Like, it's cool to be a square. Let me not even say it like that. Some of y'all dudes need to get your shit straight. You feel me? You don't gotta hate on the next man, homie. Let's try to motivate each other. Let's try to push each other. Let's try to help each other win. You don't gotta hate on the next man. I know a lot of people feel like they gotta hate on the next man in order to make it anywhere in life, but you don't gotta hate on the next man, homie. Let's not operate that way. Let's leave that into the ways of the past. Y'all don't gotta be crabs in barrels, man. You don't gotta be. You can do what you want to do though. What up? What up, Team Moto Productions? He says Peace Frost in the BBN Saloon. I don't think we're gonna be doing. I don't know if we're gonna be doing hater drops today or the saloon, but we're gonna say pull up to the saloon first, right? We don't know if we're doing hater drops or the saloon, but first we're gonna say pull up to the saloon. Why not? My brain is somewhere else. I didn't get no sleep last night. That shit is retarded. Shout out to that shit. The business says something. He voted twice. He just wanted to make sure I said that shit. The business says sometimes we trim the beard just right. It makes the whole face look younger. The artwork says Tonight Show. Oh, god dang it. I know I forgot to do something. So that means nobody's going to pull up today because everybody got the alert saying Tonight Show and probably thinks that they just got that's a video from yesterday. Boom. Alright, it is what it is. So we ain't going to have that many people in here today, but shout out. What up, Eric Gilchrist? Alright, so last night we was talking about the a lot of the situation that's revolving around Meek Mills. What up, Dupree Grayson? A lot of the situation that's revolving around Meek Mills. A lot of the situation that's revolving around but when we send out new notifications, it's gonna have the right graphics. So could we please hit that like button so we can send out new notifications? We got 67 people in here. We got 25 likes. Could we please hit that like button? Last night we was talking a lot about the Meek Mills situation revolving around DJ Akademiks. There's something that I want to say, right? Revolving around the Meek Mills DJ Akademiks beef, right? And that's this. Could somebody please explain to me why Meek Mills is so angry at DJ Akademiks and he didn't lose nobody? I'm not saying he don't got a right to be mad at DJ Akademiks, but Meek Mills keep talking about how DJ Akademiks is going to get people locked up and everything else, right? Right? Could somebody please explain to me who Meek Mills lost because of DJ Akademiks? Could somebody explain to me sometime that DJ Akademiks pasted something regarding Meek Mills that could have got somebody locked up? Do anybody got a time? Even one time? I was thinking about this shit. I'm like, yo, is there even one time that DJ Akademiks posted something that almost got one of Meek's people lined up? Even once? Because y'all give me one time? Anybody? Can anybody give me one time that DJ Akademiks posted something that could have got Meek and his people jammed up? Because Meek is literally going harder than anybody else. Can y'all give me one time? Anybody? One time that DJ Akademiks posted something that could have got Meek or his people jammed up. Let me get one time, y'all. Just one time. Nobody got nothing? Nobody got nothing. What up, Queen Sha? How you doing this morning? Also, we expecting, not expecting. Also, we trying to get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. We really ain't expecting anything. We're trying to. What happened regarding what, Gregory Benjamin? Yeah. Ack was posting Little Snoop, spelled S-N-U-P-E. Ack was posting Little Snoop like crazy. Ack did post Meek, people attacking the Safari, but everybody posted that. Could we just be clear on that? Everyone posted Meek's people attacking Safari. Could we be clear on that? We definitely love Vicks, Brian Spikes Hopkins. That's a fact. Everybody posted that. Could we be clear? They had a situation where it was on, do y'all know the name of that app? I keep forgetting the name of that app. Clubhouse? It was on some app called Clubhouse, where they were having a conversation with one another, and it kind of broke out into an argument. A lot of people believe that Meek Mills was out of line. Meek Mills didn't sound like an adult. That's the best way for me to put it. I don't think Meek Mills sounded like an adult. What up, Eric Mack? I'm just keeping it a stat. You could, go about it however you want to go about it, but I just don't think Meek Mills sounded like an adult. I think Meek Mills sounded like a child, upset. He sounded like a petulant teenager. Everybody had posted Meek attacking Safari. Everyone. TMZ, everyone posted that. So you need to tell me about a time Akademiks posted something that everybody didn't post, because Meek ain't mad at everybody. Meek ain't mad at everybody. Meek is mad at Akademiks. I need you to tell me a time that Akademiks posted something that nobody knew about, that got one of Meek's people hurt, in jail, or something. Because nobody went to jail for that fucking Safari situation. Nobody went to jail. Who went to jail? Nobody went to jail. Nobody got locked up. I 100% think Meek Mill's been in his feelings since Nicki Minaj. But he did that to himself. Cesar Sosa says, for some reason, Meek expects more from Ack. This is what I'm going to say. I'm not arguing your point, by the way. I'm kind of, I agree with you. I don't disagree with you. But, nope, don't ask me any questions. Because somebody just kicked Turban immediately. Every single individual that comes in here and says, can they ask me a question, is going to ask me some bullshit. So, boom, I'm going to kick you before it even started. There you go. You don't even have Ack is light skinned. You think Ack is light skinned? Ack ain't light skinned. Get out of here. This might all come back to Tekashi hate. It might. But I'm gonna tell you something. Do anybody ever think that one of the reasons why people hate Tekashi is because they don't like Akademiks? Nobody ever think about that? Nobody ever think about the Tekashi hate could have also stemmed from him standing so close to Akademiks, and niggas did not like Akademiks already? Anybody ever thought about that? Everett Gilchrist says there isn't one thing Ack posted that everyone else didn't. From his rise to Little Snoop to Safari to Beanie. That's a fact. I don't understand why he hates DJ Akademiks so much. But it cannot be. It can absolutely not be, because DJ Akademiks is posting stuff that might get people hurt. I agree that sometimes DJ Akademiks is out of pocket. Most bloggers are out of pocket. You understand what I'm saying? Just to be 100% fair to Act, to be 100% fair to Meek Mills, most bloggers are extremely out of pocket. Dude, I have bloggers. I've seen bloggers that just straight up come on with no facts, no nothing. No facts, no nothing. Talking about this rapper or that rapper needs to be on the run because the police is after them. No facts, no nothing. Don't know nothing about no situation. They're not big bloggers. They're small bloggers. Don't get me wrong. But the fact in which I'm trying to make is most bloggers are out of pocket. People will stop watching the BBN for the stupidest reasons in the world. Stupidest reasons. People will stop watching bloggers for the stupidest reasons on the world. Stupidest reasons. Stop watching the BBN. But they will literally go to bloggers' channels that just say stuff and don't got no... That might not even be the real scheme team, homie. That might say stuff and don't got no facts, no nothing. No nothing. That might not even be the real scheme. Don't fall for the traps. They got fake me pages. That might not even be the real scheme. You got people, just so we can be clear, that they don't got no facts, no nothing. And they just make videos saying, yo, this guy got to be on the run. This guy, he gonna get himself killed. This guy this guy that, this guy this guy that. Act don't do that. Meek got beef with a lot of them dudes in his city and don't say nothing to them. Let's just keep it a stack. Meek got beef with a lot of them dudes. You feel me? What up, Smashville? Alright, DM me so I know that's you. Because people be coming in here with fake... I already had to kick one of your fake pages, homie. Somebody came in here with a fake page of yours. I kicked it. They said some weirdo shit right off the rip. I said, okay. Bong. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna talk crazy about nobody else's channel. Even if you come in, you talk crazy about my channel. I'm not talking crazy about your channel. I'm just gonna kick you and keep it pushing. I ain't got time for that. Nah, but that's why. So I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that to go at anybody, just so we can be clear. The point in which I'm making is that YouTubers often I've made some videos that I had to go back and say I had to take this video down because I had misinformation. Not because I didn't have no information. Because I might have had misinformation, I got to take that video down. Boom. I didn't have enough information, I got to take that video down. Boom. Not because I had no information. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that that's part of the problem, and I think that's also hurting people's channels just in general. You understand what I'm saying? I think right now, YouTube, what up, Brim? I think right now, what up, Dupree? I think right now, what up, Non-Bigness? I think right now, YouTube, what up, Liberty? I think right now, YouTube has been watching everybody's channels closely the last couple of months. Seeing who is doing good content, who's just getting on, yelling and screaming. They've been watching everybody's content. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You can believe what you want, though. Eric Mack said, Meek ain't good in West Philly either. He beefing with the dudes that jump Will Smith. He's retarded. So YouTube is watching everybody. You feel me? I'm telling you. That's another reason why I try not to get into no arguments with nobody. I don't got no beef. And I don't got time for that. I'm trying to make money. I'm not trying to beef with you. Beefing with you don't make me money. That may work. That may make other people money because that's where that shit is tied into, but not mine. What up, Cross TV Network? How you doing this morning, my brother? Not mine. Beefing with me beefing with people don't make me money. You feel me? What up, Humble Reform? They pushing your channel. Salute, Watch Games. Hey, Watch Games, did I promote you? Hey, Watch Games, did I promote you or did I not promote your channel? Huh? Hold on. Let's stop everything for 1 second. Did I promote your channel or did I not promote your channel, Watch Games? I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to go too much further. So shout out to you other dudes. So shout out to you dudes that think that YouTube is going to keep y'all guys around and all y'all do is come on YouTube and create all the niggas is dying for real from these beefs. For real, for real. Everybody needs to be more understanding. Everybody needs to. Oh, and allegedly the courts in New York City is about to open back up. Okay, Smash Real. Because YouTube is looking for different channels. They tired of some of these dudes. Allegedly. Alright, let's get to the actual content. So, real quick, I just want everybody to know. If I have to pick between Ak, Ebro, or Ak and Rosenberg, I'm picking Ak all day. I'm going to say this again. If I have to pick between Ak and Ebro, Ak and Rosenberg, I'm picking Ak all day. Real quick, who you got, Ak or Ebro? Let's have a vote real quick. Who y'all got, Ak or Ebro? I want to know who y'all got. Also, Saloon is open. Well, Saloon not open as much as we gonna call the drops. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. If you gotta pick between Ak and Ebro, who you picking? What up, Mommy Rocks? Happy to see you back. I'm curious. I'm curious. Who y'all picking? Ak or Ebro? I'm picking Ak all day. Just so we can be clear. I'm going to explain why in a minute. It's not that I don't respect Ebro. I respect Ebro. I respect Ebro. Don't get it confused. I'm saying just preference. Preference. Just preference. I'm going to tell you some things that I don't like that Ebro did. I'm going to tell you why I'm picking Ak. Okay, I'm picking Ak. You want to know why? I don't like what Ebro did to just the young rappers in general. First of all, didn't he say Little Uzi Vert was gonna flop? Yeah, but I wanted to do one at a time. But I got Ak over all of them. Blunt topic. That's a fact. I got Ak over all of them. Oh, so shout out to Star. Salute to Star. You already know it. Melville says, I was watching the Star Report yesterday. Salute to the Star Report. Boom. He said, I was watching the Star Report yesterday, and Star actually reached out to Ak and let him know not to pay Hot 97 no attention because they hurting for ratings. Also, remember, Star don't like Hot 97 either, at all. He might hate Hot 97 more than he dislikes Akademiks. But yeah, they are hurting for ratings. Smashville says, we love and hate Ack at the same time. He helped my channel grow by taking my videos. Plus, he helped a lot of artists from Chicago, for real, for real. Yeah, he do. I get upset when I keep hearing people talk about people from Chicago should hate him. I wouldn't even know about more than half of these rappers if it wasn't for Akademiks. Just so we could be clear, I wouldn't know about. Or they got hood legends over there that's locked up right now, might not be coming home. Most likely ain't coming home. But I wouldn't even know these dudes' story if it wasn't for Akademiks. So I think Akademiks, just so we could be clear, he's doing some things for the culture. Everybody likes trying to bash him and saying he's hurting the culture. Nah, he's doing a lot of shit for the culture. There's a lot of people that we wouldn't even know about if not for Akademiks. But I get it, though. You understand what I'm saying? Some people want to be able to control the narrative. And since they can't control the narrative, they get mad at you. You feel me? But shout out to that shit. Hey, where Meek Mill at? Anyway. I'm gonna tell you my problem with Akademiks. With Ebro, just so we can be clear. I don't like how Ebro treated Kodak Black. I don't like how Ebro treats the young rappers. I don't like the "I'm older than you, you gotta listen to me" theory of conversation. Because I know people who are older than me right now, and they was never smarter than me. They was never more in tune than me. Maybe when I was like 5 or 6 years old. But after like 2nd, 3rd grade, I just absolutely leapfrogged these fools. So I don't believe in the "I'm older than you, I know better than you" theory. And that seems to be how Ebro comes about all of his conversations when he's talking to the younger generation. "I'm older than you, I know better, you better listen to me. If you don't listen to me, bad things are going to happen to you." First of all, let's not try to talk negativity into existence. That's one. Two, homeboy, you don't even know my entire situation. You don't know a person's entire situation. You just know their public image. So you don't even know half of these rappers' entire situation. All he knows is their public image. What up, Prince to Amir? What up, RKO? How you doing today? You don't even know a lot of these people' whole entire situation. You just know what their public image is. You feel me? So you don't know what kind of demons these individuals are fighting behind the scenes. You don't know what kind of situation these individuals is going through with their families. You don't know what kind of situation these individuals is going through with their record labels. You don't know what kind of people out here in the street might be trying to, and you trying to give them advice. You can't give me advice if you don't know my entire situation. All you could do is tell me what you would do based on what you know about me. And that don't mean that I should take that particular advice, because there's a ton of shit you have no idea about. So when he brought Kodak Black onto that show and tried to line Kodak Black up like that, I didn't agree with that, and I don't like that. Shout out to Ebro. But how are we supposed to build with our youth if we busy breaking them down? I don't like adults that do that anyway. I don't like no older niggas. I don't care how older you are than me. I don't care if I knew you forever. If your thing is you're going to break down our youth, I'm against you. I'm against that 100%. I'm 100% against that. Period. If y'all get kicked, come back. I'm 100% against that. If your whole idea is you're going to break down our youth, your whole idea about speaking to our youth is you're going to tell them they wrong about everything, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for none of that. If you're not trying to speak some confidence into our youth, if you're not trying to, like, there's nothing wrong with giving people advice. But if all of your advice is you don't know what you're doing and you don't know nothing and I'm no better than you, if all of your advice is coming from a place like that, ain't anybody gonna listen to you? I already told y'all, I'm not going to go all the way into it, but I already told y'all what happened with the Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez situation. Don't worry, it's going to come out. I already told y'all what happened. Somebody reached out to me and put me on. I told y'all what happened. Yeah, Joe Budden at times have a bad habit of doing that, but Joe Budden's also has But Joe Budden, that's Joe Budden's. Joe Budden doesn't. Okay, this is the best way I could say it. Joe Budden won't have the artist on. Joe Budden will just be there doing the show. The artist ain't there, right? And Joe Budden will big up the artist, even if he don't understand why the artist is being successful. Even if he don't like the music, Joe Budden will big up the artist and be like, "Yo, this guy's selling." I didn't see what you said, Watts. And why you got a K in the front of your name, Watts? Oh, that's a fake Watts? That's a fake Watts Gaming. Got you. So I'm just going to kick you. Boom. If that's not the fake Watts, all you got to do is hit me on IG and admit right now, and then I'll unkick you. But I think that's a fake Watts channel. I already told y'all what happened with the Meg Tory situation. But y'all too busy following these people that don't have no inside connects. Y'all too busy following people that don't have people reaching out to them, telling them what's going on. So that's the only reason why people are confused about what happened. I told y'all what happened. So I'm not even going into it no more. I'm going to wait for them to go to court. And then I'm going to say, I told you so. That's not Watts Games. That's somebody that's changing their name and then coming back and pretending to be other people. If that's the real Watts Games, hit me up on my DM and I'll unblock you. A lot of people missed that video. Blunt Topic says Joe Budden be telling the truth about these artists sometimes, though. He really don't be hating. It just comes off like that to the public eye. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't think King Von got set up. I think that it was just a really peculiar situation. I can't say he got set up at this point, because if you're saying King Von got set up, then you're saying his manager set him up, right? That's what you're saying, right? I can't say that at this point. It looks weird, though. It looks really fishy. It looks really weird. Yeah, I know. The first watch had a different picture. I know. I'm on game. Appreciate you, Susan Boyce Bedell, for checking it out for me, though. You're the best. Keep it up. Let's kick 300. Boom. If we say that King Von was set up, then you're saying his people did it, right? I don't know if we want to say that at this point. I don't know if we can say that at this point. That's the point I'm trying to make. I don't know if that's something that we can say. We got 120 something people here. Could we get those likes up, please? Could we get those likes to like 70, 75? I'd appreciate it. Now, I don't think Von was set up. Like, because if you're saying he's set up, then you're saying his people set him up. You feel me? You feel me? So, I don't feel comfortable saying that at this point. I didn't hear that he did. I didn't hear anything along those lines, just so we can be clear. I didn't hear nothing like that. Then we just kick Turban. But that's the problem that I have with Ebro, just so we can be clear. That's the problem. You can't. I think one of the main reasons why it's hard to get through to the youth is because the main people trying to talk to the youth don't know how to talk to the youth. Nah, we didn't really speak on Rowdy at all yet. Yeah, that was terrible. Whoever posted that autopsy pic, that guy needs to get fired. That dude needs to be fired. That's a fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. That dude needs to be fired. All the way fired. Look, anytime a rapper died, people like to say that they think it was a setup. We don't know if a lot of these things are set up. These dudes is making bad decisions, homie. I forgot who it was. Ebro put somebody on the spot to freestyle when they couldn't freestyle. I forgot who it was. We're not wishing death on nobody. Humble reform. Copy. If you want to say after he eventually, passes away, that he needs to have his jump off, okay, but we're not. We are 100% not. We're 100% not doing that. We're not wishing death on anyone. I'm not sure. I remember that happening though. Ebro put somebody on the spot and they couldn't spit. But a lot of people can't freestyle, so it is what it is. There's a lot of people that make good music and can't freestyle. You feel me? Freestyling is a totally different art. Not everybody is good at it, but that doesn't mean that you can't make good music. That definitely doesn't mean you can't make good music. I think Act should be respected better after exposing Adam 22. I am not a fan, just so we can be clear. I am not a fan of Adam 22 anymore. I used to think that I've never really been a fan of the guy, but I never really thought nothing bad about the guy's platform. I don't think nothing bad about the guy's platform now, just so we can be clear. But I know that Vlad is not necessarily good for the culture at all. So since he's standing next to Vlad, that means that they have similar machinations. They have similar designs. They have similar plans on how they want to run their platform. I'm assuming. Vlad literally gets people in trouble with the government. That's a fact. I don't know no other way to explain this to you. That's my opinion. Pardon me. What they are literally about to do is they're literally about to use one of Vlad's interviews in a court case. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying someone using a video in a court case means that the person who created the video is a bad person. But in Vlad's situation, he does interviews. Vlad put an interview online that's going to be used in a court case where he was speaking to a person and getting a person to say things. If that's not helping the police, I don't know what is. I have no idea what is. Yeah, we're not doing this humble reform. We're not doing this. Could both of y'all just not argue at each other? You said something wrong. You said something that was out of line. He said what he said. He's not wrong for saying watch your mouth. There's no reason to go back and forth with this. Y'all both over the internet. It's not like either which one of y'all could touch the other. So could we just not even get into that? It's not even worth it. So when I try to tell y'all, listen, if they're listen very carefully. And this goes for all of you people that continue to go on Vlad. You know you in the street. You know that you got people around you doing stuff, even if you aren't. If they're using a Vlad interview in court, what makes you think that they didn't use Vlad interviews before in order to build cases? If they're using a Vlad interview in court right now, what makes you think that they didn't use Vlad interviews before to build cases? Vlad don't even care. Vlad reposted the damn interview, I believe. How many times have y'all heard me say I'm not even gonna talk about that because nobody know, and I don't want to get nobody caught up. I did say that, didn't I? Appreciate you, Malik Geechee. Malik Geechee says because you predicted this when he had Tekashi's wife up there. Blunt Topic says black entertainers should stop going to Vlad and No Jumper and come to Blunt Topic. I'm gonna take that down, my dude. What are you doing advertisement for your channel over here? Do I pull up to your channel and advertise the BBN? People did not learn from the Rollo interview. What up, Zig? What up, the Zigster? People did not learn from the Rollo interview. People did not learn from the AR-Rab situation. People are not gonna learn from Casanova. What these rappers need to do is just get together and just interview with somebody else and help build their platform instead of running to individuals that are obviously, look, the fake Smashville. You know you don't got to check, right, homie? Boom. Get out of here. Yo, Smashville, you seen the person try to fake and be you? Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture so you can see. Smashville, you seen the person try to fake and be you? These niggas spend a lot of energy on trolling me. Could we get some F the troll? Could we get some I don't want to do a middle finger. Could we get some drops to the Cash App, please? That's the only way to make these dudes leave, to be honest with you. I think Vlad absolutely sits back and laughs at these dudes. I think every single time somebody comes on his platform and says a thing and then they eventually get in trouble with the law, I think Vlad absolutely laughs at them and calls them stupid N-words. Absolutely 100%. I already hit dude with bags, as y'all see. Nobody got time for that. Dude, the business has a lot of time on their hands. Nah, they just don't got no ambition in life. If you don't got no ambition in life, you got all the time in the world to be messing with other people. If you got ambition in life, you're not thinking about messing with other people. You're thinking about, helping you, doing whatever the thing is that's gonna help you out in life. You feel me? These dudes, they just don't got no ambition in life. Mickey Broadway said it's crazy for us how they could use words to convict somebody. I understand some might do some dumb crimes, but rap is storytelling, fantasy, and they shouldn't be able to use interviews. Crazy. No, they should be able to use interviews. Actually, they should 100% be able to use interviews. If you're doing an interview, you're allegedly telling the truth about your situation, right? Yes, they should 100% be able to use interviews. And that's why when you go do an interview, you don't say stupid shit that could get you caught up. They should 100% be able to use interviews. Let's not get that confused. Verm Trust says Vlad is counting the bands he's making off these people. Vlad is absolutely rejoicing and laughing every single time one of these dudes get caught up. Saying to himself, these dudes is never going to learn no better. And I don't think nobody's ever going to learn any better. I think people are going to continue to go on Vlad and continue to say stuff that could get them caught up. Humble Reform said, dudes got to be smarter, though. It's not like Vlad forces guys to answer his questions. Guys just want to brag about their skeletons. That's a fact. That's a fake Smashville also. Boom. Get out of here. Smashville has a check. Vlad is not a music channel. He just tricked people because for so many years he had a drum set behind him and he called himself DJ. Vlad is a gossip channel. Vlad is not a music channel. Vlad is not a music channel. The business says somebody got to be paying these dudes. Maybe. I don't know. It's unusual that someone has the time to harass people all day. Somebody might be paying them. I don't know. Pee Wee Longway played it smart on Vlad. How many times was Pee Wee Longway invited back? How many times was Pee Wee Longway invited back to Vlad? When does Vlad do music? Could somebody please explain to me the last time you see Vlad do music? Anyone? He has whole rappers on there and he don't even talk about music. How can he do music? Them drums got all the dust on them. Them shits ain't never been touched. That's a fact. Vlad don't do music. When? He just calls himself DJ. And then he also had the drum set behind everybody. So people will look at him and they could trick the brain. Yes, when Vlad can't do an interview with you because you don't fuck with him, Vlad will go get somebody that is respected and try to get them to do the interview with you. It's a fact. Vlad, you in the 1890s. Vlad used to be a DJ. Vlad used to be a DJ. Vlad used to do that type of shit. He don't do that type of shit no more. What up, Straight Stacking? Appreciate you. Blessings to you and your fam also. I'm not trying to bash any of the people that went on Vlad previously and they're now saying that Vlad was a bad idea. I'm not trying to bash any of these people, but check this out. If they're supposed to be woke, you trying to tell me they didn't know what Vlad was doing? You can't be both. You can't be woke. And I'm not just talking about my song, just so we can be clear. But you can't be woke and have not known what Vlad's been doing this whole time. Because that means that you're not woke. Right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? You got people saying that they're woke, but you didn't know what Vlad was doing all this time? How could you be woke? Am I wrong? No, I do not remember the freestyle my song did. I don't watch Vlad. If y'all get kicked, just come back. Ninety to 95% of the questions that Vlad asks is based on crimes or whatever street life that you're involved in. But it doesn't seem like he's ever saying, well, you know, what have you guys did for the community? Because there's street level people in the street that do stuff for the community. You know, that try to do things for the community, that have done things for the community, whether it's little or whether it's big. I don't think it has anything to do with media training. I think that Vlad is very good at getting people to say things that they shouldn't, period. And you should definitely not be falling for the banana in the tailpipe all the time. Non-Bigness says, I haven't watched Vlad in a minute now, and all he's ever done was try to find out what to do in the streets with their music. I don't have to use this account to kick people.
This tooth impression kit. Is this?
I'll be right back. Check out this movie. We're running this movie on Saturday. We didn't run it last Saturday because I didn't think we did enough promo last week. We're running this movie on Saturday. Check this out right here. Shout out to Foot and Ass Entertainment.
be on my grind.
At 6 in the morning.
It be on my mind.
At 6 in the morning.
That's why I keep that pine.
At 6 in the morning.
When I'm on that grind,
At 6 in the morning.
I be on my grind.
At 6 in the morning.
It be on my mind.
At 6 in the morning.
That's why I keep that pine.
That's why I keep that.
When I'm on that grind,
When I,
6 in the
hey,
morning.
I get it and go. Call that a fast break. Young cash cow and all I eat is steak. The pill game been booming, you fuck boys late. Your whole team ribs touching, you the only one ain't. You hang around some real niggas, you the only one ain't. If I fuck with you, my word good as the bank.
Damn, if I knew 2 days ago what I knew right now, I wouldn't even be in this shit.
Susan Bortz-Bedell. I need to give Susan Bortz-Bedell a wrench. As soon as I'm sure that that's the right Susan Bortz-Bedell, I'm going to give you a wrench. Susan, oh, yeah, you don't want one. Susan Bortz-Bedell says he's not going to put the part of the interview out that has to do with business or anything that doesn't go viral. He's going to edit it to get the most views. That's a whole fact. That is a whole fact. I don't know. I'm not really thinking. Shout out to them. Can we get those likes up? I don't really care about the shows, to be honest with you. I don't know Fushi Main. I'm gonna assume the next thing that comes from their account is gonna be some bullshit. I don't know Fushi Main though. Shout out to you. And for the person that made the trolls on my heel, every time I see trolls in here, I mean, not for nothing, I assume I'm winning. Because if they're in here trolling me, that means that they're not doing something positive for their own life. So I assume I'm winning. Yeah, Eric Mack, as soon as they say anything weird, just kick them. What up, Ken Dio? How long we had this show going? Any questions? Anybody, any topics y'all want to discuss? We only been on an hour. Anything y'all want to discuss? Come on, let's go. She doesn't want a wrench. I've been trying to give her a wrench for over a year now. She says she don't want one. So I keep forgetting. Although y'all can, we are accepting 5 to 10 more $10 drops to the Cash App. That's a fact. Is 6ix9ine's career over? I mean, I just kicked out of fake Watts Games, by the way, Watts Games. I mean, you got... I think people... Okay, so Rowdy Rebel went to jail, didn't snitch, came home. There are going to be a lot of people who, rightfully so, is going to, you know, respect him for that. You get respect for going to jail, doing your time, and coming home. Right? He's going to be able to say a lot of stuff involving, you know, street shit that other people can't necessarily say. Do y'all understand that that's one of the reasons why Meek wins? Do y'all understand that's one of the reasons why Meek wins? Meek went to jail, ain't snitch on nobody, came home. What up, RKO, with the 199 drop? Chilling. He's standing outside the saloon looking at the haters. Ken Dio said unless he gets lyrical and talks real stuff, then 6ix9ine might make it musically. Eric Mack said nobody to GS9. There was a ton of people to snitch on, homie. Moment, they got people that's doing 100 years. They got some GS9 dudes doing 100 years right now. They ain't coming home. You feel me? Maybe there was nobody to snitch on. I'm not 100% sure. But he didn't snitch. He ain't talk on nobody. He didn't do nothing. And he came home. And GS9 is solid. Like, from what I know, GS9 is solid. Like, for real, for real. You feel me? .6ix9ine has a global fan base. .6ix9ine is just not going to be invited to the table. Is he still going to be able to make money? Quite possibly. Is anybody going to invite him to the table? Not to my knowledge. I just don't think that nobody's going to... He's not going to be accepted by other artists. Oh, you thought I was talking Meek. Oh, involving Meek's situation... I don't know. There's always somebody that's, just so we can be clear, if you in the street, there's always somebody you can snitch on. Maybe probably not nobody in your case, but there's always somebody you can snitch on. No Casanova updates at the moment. Garrett Crawford brought up a good point. He said to the chat, if all of y'all that pull up every day would join the green team, the trolls wouldn't be able to come in pretending to be you. That's a fact. Take $2 to join the green team. Non-Bigness says the 6ix9ine fans don't care about street codes and GS9 has its fan base. I'm going to tell you what the biggest problem GS9 and Crips in Brooklyn have just in general. These rappers need to stop talking about they shooters as Crips. Anybody else think it's odd that the rappers keep saying that they have Crip shooters? Crisis Black says Vlad plays on the weakness in the hip-hop community. That weakness is the fact that everyone wants to be so aligned with the streets that they will feel the need to prove how street they are by self-snitching. That's a fact. Do you understand that a lot of these dudes get jammed up because they're in a gang? So when they get you, when Vlad gets you to come on the show and not just say that you're in a gang, but talk about how you did shit to help the gang out, that Rico is waiting. Shout out to James S. BBN West. Let's go. James S. pulls up to the saloon. Pardon me. James S. pulls up to the saloon. All you see is smoke. 2 feet. Walks up to the bartender. He says, hey. Bartender leads in closer. Bartender leans in closer. James S. whispers something into his ear, but you can't tell because the bartender's inside of the weed smoke with him. Bartender comes out. He says, When he says that, you just see weed smoke shooting out of the bartender's mouth and nose and ears. James S. walks over to BBN West, the smoking section. He takes the chairs, he put the chairs down, and he starts rolling up blunts. I don't see any reason why 6ix9ine's career would be over, but he is obviously having his problems domestically, right? He's having his problems in America. And don't forget, when you go on tour, right? When you go on tour, you need to be able to go on tour with other artists. Don't forget, we live in this time where people want to collab with other artists. So these are all problems for him. I don't know. Migos said they was gonna make and it's Rowdy. Migos said they're gonna make an album with Rowdy, songs with Rowdy, maybe. A lot of these rappers are saying that their shooters are Crip. They got Crip shooters here, Crip shooters there. A lot of these rappers are doing that. I'm 100% against that. Stop doing that. There's no need. I get it though. People want individuals to. Alright, so if people want individuals to know that, you know, they get love on both sides. Niggas gotta figure out a different way to prove that. Yeah, shout out to the Migos. They gotta prove it. They gotta show a different way to prove that they get love on both sides. You feel me? Because that's what they basically trying to do. They basically trying to say, yo, we get love from our side and we get love from the other side. You feel me? But they got to figure out a better way to do that than to be basically snitching on people committing crimes. Because at the end of the day, that's snitching, right? If you have a song talking about, yo, my shooters is whatever gang members, right? Now the feds start watching you and they see you with specific gang members that's part of the other side all the time. They're gonna be like, aha, that might be their shooters. Straight Stacking says Rowdy and Migos was making a tape. They got a couple songs and he got locked. Alright, let's see what happened. Yo, am I looking younger today? Or is it just me? It might just be me. Am I looking younger? All trials have been pushed back, but I heard that they're about to open up the courts. If they open up the courts, then they're gonna start. Trials are gonna start back up, obviously. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, so I heard they're gonna open up the courts. So we're gonna see what happens. They open up the courts. But these rappers just in general need to stop talking about who they shooters are. I mean, I don't know. That's what I think. Maybe I don't know no better. Maybe I don't know nothing about nothing. What do I know, right? I'm going to all of the court cases. If the court open up, I'm going to all of these cases. I'm 100% going to all of these cases. I'm 100% going to all of these cases. I'm going to the Cass case. I'm going to the Troy Ave Taxstone case. I'm going to the R. Kelly case. I'm going to all of these cases. Every single last one of them. First of all, I literally have a responsibility because if it's a possible thing. if it's a possible thing, I have a responsibility, because it seems like other YouTube content creators, even when they have court cases in their cities, they not going. And then we don't have the right information. Don't nobody know nothing. So yeah, I'm going. You know how many YouTube content creators is in New York? Bobby's coming home next year. He's coming home next year, like in November. You know how many new YouTube content creators is in New York, and don't none of them pull up to the court? Shout out to SUBCRIBE. A lot of these platforms big me up. I know Star do. Other than that, Star and the homies I know, CK and them, Killer Kev, Mel Cross. I mean, I don't know too many platforms that big me up. I don't really watch all the platforms, so I don't. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't really know. But yeah, I have an obligation. I got to get to the court so we can have the right information. Period. What they need to do is, when they use my information, say Jack Frost's name. That's what they need to do. If they're not doing that, so big me up all you want. But if you're not gonna big me up when you actually are getting the information from me, I have no idea what's going on with Jim Jones, but this is the thing. Jim Jones isn't doing anything right now that can get him caught up. You understand? Like right now, Jim Jones isn't doing anything that can get him caught up. So even if he's not a Fed, even if he's still in the street doing whatever weirdo stuff or whatever the case might be, he's not doing nothing to get himself caught up. What is Jim Jones doing to get caught up? Jim Jones isn't even making music talk. Well, I mean, he is making music, but what is Jim Jones doing to get caught up? He's not doing nothing to get caught up. Appreciate you, Straight Stack, and I appreciate all of y'all. We are also still accepting $5 to $10 drops to the Cash App. Did you hear about the Maj type situation with his ex-fiance? I don't know what that is. MAJAH. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. So I don't know what situation you're talking about. What happened to Major Hype? No idea. Crisis Black says, Frost, in your opinion, do you feel like there needs to be a more defined set of rules, guidelines that content creators should be held to? I asked this because the internet changed the game for media. I say this with all due respect. I think that YouTube every single year, specifically with the genre of YouTube that I do, inside of what we do, I think the internet every single year, I think they need to look at some of the things that these channels are doing and look at some of these things that these channels is going through. Perfect example. There's YouTube content creators that they'll put out 6, 7, 8, 9 straight videos of nothing but lies and call it opinion. You got people that come into the chat, say lies, and when I call it on them, they say that that's their opinion. It's not your opinion. You're actively lying. There's a difference. Just because other people can't tell that you lying, that's because other people don't know what I know. So they think that you just saying an opinion. But if you know the truth, you can tell when somebody's lying and when somebody's telling an opinion. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you know what happened, if you have an understanding of what's going on, you know when a nigga just lying. A lot of these YouTube content creators just be lying. I don't say nothing because what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm gonna argue at every guy that makes a bad video. Some people are making bad videos because they don't know no better. Other people are making bad videos because they just trying to get to the bucks. But I think without a shadow of a doubt, I'm not going to call no names, but I could think of about 4 or 5 channels right off the top of my head that need to be pulled. And not because I dislike those channels, but just off of the strength of they don't do anything, but they don't do anything positive. I made, over the last 10 years, over the last 4 years, I made at least 10 videos explaining the truth about something that I really didn't even want to talk about because I seen somebody putting out bad information that could get people fucked up. That's what Meek Mills is complaining to Akademiks about. Akademiks, you're getting people, getting people jammed up because you're putting out bad videos. But guess what? Meek Mill, there's people putting out worse videos and they getting views and niggas is watching them thinking they know what they talking about. And they just actively lying because they trying to figure out a way to get to the bag. They don't have no type of training. They don't know nobody. Nobody talks to them. They pretend like people talk to them. I'm not even talking about the clickbait. I'm talking about the people who actively make videos which are lies. They know they're lying because they don't know nothing. Do y'all remember I used to have a dude on this channel with me? I used to let him come on and talk every now and then. He went by the initial ZB, right? Y'all know how many times he tried to get me to lie on air? You know how many times he tried to get me to lie on air by telling me information that just lying, saying, yo, this is what happened, that is what happened. He don't even know what happened. And I wouldn't do it. And then he'll argue with me on air about it, and there'll be people in the community talking about, I know Jack Frost don't know what he's talking about, the other guy's right. And he actively lying. So people don't know no better. What up, Charlie Santana? People don't be knowing. Sometimes individuals be so quick to want to pick a side. You feel me? What side should I be on? Sometimes don't be on no side. Be on your own damn side. Don't worry, I think YouTube is about to be getting more of these channels up out of here. They got rid of a couple of channels. One idiot think I did it. I'm not even talking about ghost banning. I'm talking about get rid of the whole damn channel. Dub them. Don't ghost ban them. Dub them. I don't want to read your whole entire comment, Flower Bloom, out loud, but I read it, and this is what I'm going to say. Have y'all ever seen me come on and try to clout chase? Ever? Anybody ever seen me come on here and try to clout chase? Ever? I don't care with a fact. I don't care with a lie, whatever. Has anybody ever seen me come on here and try to clout chase? Ever. This is not aimed at you either, Flower Bloom. I think that was a great question. But anybody ever see me try to clout chase? Ever. About anything? If anything, I do the exact opposite. You know how many people I know? You know how many people fuck with me? I don't be up here talking about, yo, I just got finished talking to so-and-so today. I don't be on here like, yo. I don't be on here like, yo, I was DMing X, Y, and Z. I don't be doing that. Literally, if these people don't take pictures with me half of the time, I won't even tell you I know them. Not because I'm ashamed. I'm not ashamed. But because I like shit to be organic. I like shit to be organic. There's a couple of people I met and we didn't vibe yet, but we gonna vibe. You know, maybe it was a bad day for me. Maybe I am as concerned with who you are as you are concerned with who I am. You understand? And just so we can clear that up, Charlie Santana said, nah, not clout chasing, you modest and humble. Troy Ave pulled up as one. Troy Ave pulled up over here more than once. Shout out to the homie. Salute. You already know what it is. So, there's people I met and we haven't vibed yet. But we gonna vibe. You feel me? But like I said, maybe I'm as concerned about who you are as you are concerned about who I am. Tamika Mallory. Why you had to bring her up? Shout out to Tamika Mallory. Oh yeah, and Shorty, Sarah Chips. Y'all know I love her too. I don't clout chase. I don't know how to. You feel me? Alright, I'll be right back. Y'all already know I gotta be right back. I'm hoping everybody stay. I'm gonna get y'all a better clip to watch today. I'm gonna put together some better clips. I'm hoping everybody stay. I'm gonna be right back. I want to continue this conversation. I'm gonna be right back. I know a ton of y'all's motherfuckers is gonna leave, but don't. I'm gonna be right back. Hold on. Should I put on an old video? What y'all want? Y'all want to see an old BBN video? You know what? I'm just gonna be right back.
Lil Wayne, who was facing 10 years on that firearms charge down in Florida, well, he just entered a plea in court in Florida. He went in, he pled guilty. Now the judge will give him a sentence. Obviously, there's a plea agreement with the government. Details to come, but Lil Wayne pleads guilty. Lil Wayne pled guilty today in federal court on gun charges, faces a maximum sentence of 10 years. The judge will now sentence him. A lot of people were surprised. Typically what you see in a lot of state courts, the guys will go in there, they'll plead guilty, and they'll get sentenced at the same time. And the sentence is whatever deal you and the prosecutor agreed to. In federal court, it's different. You and the prosecutor can't agree to what sentence you get. So it's not like, yo, if you plead guilty, we'll only give you 2 years. Not like that. In federal court, you plead guilty, And the government, the prosecutor, they can recommend to the judge what sentence you get, but the judge ultimately has the authority on what sentence he gives you. So in this case, what will now happen? The government will make a recommendation to the judge, the defense will make a recommendation to the judge, and the judge ultimately will give the sentence. Key thing to keep in mind, what sentence is the judge going to give? Judge usually gives what the government recommends. So the government and Wayne's attorneys have already discussed this. They probably know, if not already, have a guarantee of what sentence the government is going to recommend. What I expect, given how quick this plea deal was done, given how good Wayne's attorneys are, it's going to be a good result for him. He might not do any jail time, little jail time, if any.
Observation. A couple years ago, I told you that being a rapper was one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. And even my peers gave me flack for that, told me that I was bugging. I got a lot of backlash for saying that. Got people from the armed forces calling me, telling me I'm bugging. But actually, I wasn't. So now, in the light of everything that's been going on, RIP to everybody that we lost. And I hope you get healthy quickly to everybody that's been affected or injured, or, you know, in this past few months, where we get to see everything that I was talking about. We are a target. Do we make ourselves a target? Sometimes. Is it fair? No, not at all. But nevertheless, to all my artists, to all my rappers, stay safe and stay dangerous. And I hope you don't have to get dangerous. You heard? I holla. Jones.
What your favorite rap group says about you, but I'm gonna give a 90s edition, like my own little spin on it, what we were listening to when I was in school. Kids that listen to De La, they were the least problematic kids in the school. Like, they were good kids. I'm sorry they had to attend New York City public schools with people like me. Kids that listen to Mobb Deep, they were fake woke. Like, they would tell you some 5% of shit, and then they would cut school to go sell crack. Like, they were full of contradiction. Now, this is where it starts getting a little problematic. Like, kids that listen to Onyx, like me, we was smacking teachers. Principal was scared of us. Like, we gave a lot of trouble. You know what I'm saying? Me, back the fuck up. All that, we was all about it. Kids that like Nori, They was in a small classroom that had 4 students and 8 teachers. They was eating lead paint chips. Like, yo, they was problems. Like, and some of them still in jail now.
About my meat.
Look who I ran into the golf course. Debo! Debo, where you been? I love you.
All right, sorry.
All right.
Listen, let me tell you about people. People are opportunists. They look for a chance for you to fall, but they stay close to you as if they're your friend or you're in power. But as soon as the opportunity comes, and they may help the opportunity by putting somebody, by planting somebody in your situation, and as soon as the time comes where you're down and out, that's when everybody stick their forks in your neck and in your back. But then one day, if you're strong and you overcome your adversity, then it's gonna be their turn. But let's see how well they handle it. I don't think there's people that can handle it as well as I handle it. They're not as tough as they think they are. Everyone thinks they're a tough guy, they're a big shot, but they're not, deep down inside. If you strip them down for what they truly are, they're cowards. Because they manipulate and they misuse people. And only cowards do that because they're insecure themselves in their own manhood. I talk to the smallest, wimpiest guy in the world the same way I talk to the biggest, baddest motherfucker.
I ain't trying to be mean or anything, but a lot of y'all be putting me on y'all close friends, and I don't understand why. Because, no, matter of fact, I don't even know why you make your post for close friends. Because it's like, y'all bitches be exercising, y'all be cooking, y'all be motherfucking not doing nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't put me on your close friends if you're not showing titties, ass, you're not posting no personal tea or something that I want to be nosy of, or that nigga that you post with an emoji on your face, nobody know who the fuck he is, but you know what I'm saying, he a scammer. If you not posting that nigga on your close friend, or you motherfucking not posting about nothing, don't put me in that shit. Like, y'all bitches be exercising on your close friend. Like, bitch, who you hiding from? Who you hiding from?
couldn't figure out which volumes to turn off and on. Anyway, I was gonna wait to see the ladies. For the people that was like, yo, is Frost back yet? Yes, I was. But the ladies, I was gonna wait to see them. So it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, yes, I seen the video about the police going to the wrong house and handcuffing the naked lady. You know what? We might drop a video on that today. We might drop a video on a couple of things today. With all that being said, I was actually going to stay on for a little while longer, but I got to get to some videos, and we got to get some videos put out today. That's a fact. That grandmother needs her whole internet canceled. What up, DJ Cash Roll? How you doing, my brother? That grandmother needs her whole internet canceled. You can't be sending your grandbabies, your grandchildren, freaking pictures of your whole, you know, we not doing that. Shout out to that shit. And them dudes that robbed that place on horseback, I don't know what to tell you. That was just some real shout out to that shit. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I want to share this one from Tamika Mallory and my song, but every time I share from them, my freaking account gets shut down. So I don't want to share from them. So I'm gonna have to share from somebody else. But all that being said, yo, look, I definitely appreciate y'all guys. I'm gonna let y'all go. I was gonna let y'all go before I went to go do what I had to do, but I decided to wait around. But now I'm pumped up and I need to do some videos before I get to lunch, because I'm gonna have to get to lunch soon. I don't see how 6ix9ine career has to be over because of Rowdy and Bobby. That's the point at which I'm trying to make. I don't think that his career is tied to their career. Get it? Like, I don't think his career is tied to their career. I don't think if one of them make it, the other one can't. So I don't think his career is tied to their career. I don't know no other way to say that. Maybe it is, and I don't know, but I don't think it is. I think that there's some things that I know that I can't talk about. That's all I'm gonna say. He has problems that are different than Rowdy Rebel's problems. All right, he had problems that are different, like we all do. Got problems that are different from competitors' problems. Like, competitors are sometimes not our biggest issues that we're dealing with, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I really don't want to go no further into that, if you don't mind. I don't want to go any further into that, if you don't mind. I'm gonna leave that right where it's at. With all that being said, Eric Mack, if you're available, we gotta work today, so I need you to pull up and work with me today if you're available. And I'm gonna let y'all go because I gotta get to this. So real quick, Mega Bill says if anything, his career is over because it's run its course, nothing more to see. Okay, so once again, I don't consider Tekashi 6ix9ine a rapper. I consider Tekashi 6ix9ine an internet personality. I think if he focuses too much on being specifically a rapper, then he's gonna lose out on other aspects of what he can do. I think that this whole getting on the stand thing hurt him. But do you understand that by Meek admitting, I just want to point something out to y'all. Do you understand that by Meek admitting that they're doing things to try to get him blacklisted and keep him out of the game, and they're trying their hardest to prevent him from being successful? Do you understand that that means that he actually do have the goods? He has the ability to be successful. He's just getting pushback right now. Do you understand? You do understand that, right? Meek Mills admitted that they were doing things to purposely sabotage his career. That means that if they didn't do those things to purposely sabotage his career, then he would have won, right? Right? Think about that. And Meek and a whole bunch of them. Meek was naming people. He basically said 21 Savage, I believe, was a part of it. Alright? Remember, everybody pulled their songs off of his album. Remember? Remember, he had like 3-4 people pull their songs off of his album, including Troy Ave. I mean, pardon me, not Troy Ave, my apologies. Tory Lanez. Including Tory Lanez. Alright, I'm just kicking this person. Including Tory Lanez. So think about that. He actively has people trying to sabotage him. So how can you say... So I can't sit here and say that his career is over. He's actively having people sabotaging him. It's not that he can't create good content. You get it? So he still can create good content. Are those people really going to spend the rest of their lives trying to sabotage 6ix9ine's career? They might. They might. They might literally spend the rest of their lives putting money behind money, putting promise and favor behind favor to try to destroy his career. They might do that. But that doesn't mean that he can't create content. Now, I'm just speaking from a factual standpoint, just so we can be clear. If you're saying that he cannot create content any further, I don't know that. I have no idea, and I do not know that. Maybe he can. Maybe he can. I don't know. I think he just made a lot of enemies. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just keeping the whole stack. I don't know what to tell you. Do feel like he had to do what? I don't understand what the question is. Yeah, Ak said that. Ak absolutely said that. He said that in September. He said in September, he said that Meek Mills is behind the scenes telling rappers that if they work with Tekashi, that he not working with them. He never gonna do a feature with them. This and this and that, threatening rappers that better not. I don't understand why Meek Mills is so. Meek Mills don't got shit to do with Tekashi. I don't even know if Meek Mills even has anything to do with Treyway. So I don't even understand why Meek Mills is so invested. Meek Mills, people like that is dangerous, man. People like that you could have a whole beef going over here with somebody that don't got nothing to do with them, but they're going to decide to be involved in your whole entire life because they don't got nothing else better to do. People like that is dangerous. I don't even understand why Meek, like, is this how Meek Mills is trying to, like, get his clout because the internet don't like him? I don't know. I don't know, but people like that is dangerous. Because I'm just going to keep it a stat. If me and you was cool, and you busy telling me about all of these stories about you just doing, like, getting involved in other people's business for no reason whatsoever, and I'm going to be looking at you like, you know what? I probably need to step back from you. But, it's probably not just Meek. It's a whole bunch of people. Meek just seems to be, you know, the most upfront because obviously that was a Drake thing, right? Because Drake did the jump off with Durk. So obviously Drake got an issue also, right? Yep, Meek with Rock Nation as far as I can tell. And that's my point. Mike Hawkins says, Mike says, that's bad business. People gonna be second guessing whether to work with Meek, wondering if they're gonna be next on his radar. Yeah, that's my reasoning why. If I seen somebody doing that to somebody else, I might be like, I might want to steer clear of you. You might somehow get some kind of like beef with me that I don't even understand, and now you busy behind the scenes trying to destroy my career. Why? And while we on the Tekashi 6ix9ine situation, I just want to say something real quick. He has beat him one, right? Is stay complaining that he's not giving them money or he's not doing this or he's not doing that. You wanted him in jail or dead. If he was in jail or dead, why? Oh, so you could then have his money to yourself because your child is going to get his money because he died. So you're going to have control over the money. I don't even want to get into that. That's just something that just irks me. I haven't seen, Melville says, I wonder how Rick Ross feels Jay swooping and taking his best artist from his label. I'm sorry, but I haven't seen Meek Mill put out any good work as of late. So I don't know. All of that seems weird to me. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go though. It's time to. I gotta get up out of here. I'm gonna let y'all go. Let's just go do something positive today. Let's go encourage greatness in others. Let's do that. Let's go encourage greatness in others. Let's go be positive today. Let's try to go get wins. But let's help other people win also. And if you can't help other people win, just get out of their way. Like, I don't understand why people feel like they have to be a hindrance to others or their life. They don't feel like they're... Like, who are you to say what somebody else should and shouldn't be able to do? That's what I'm saying. Like, who are you? Like, I get it. A lot of people ingratiate... A lot of people want to be made out to be bigger than what they actually are. I get it. Focus on yourself, man. Meek needs to be focusing on some bars. How about that? Shout out to Meek, though. What up, Salty Sack? Also, anybody that's trying to do promotion today, DM me. Anybody that's trying to do promotion today, DM me. I'm in the lab all day. I'm not going nowhere. We should be having an industry insider pull up to the Tonight Show tonight. We should be having an industry insider pull up to the Tonight Show tonight. Yo, look, I am in no way trying to defend 6ix9ine for snitching. You can't snitch, period. I get that. I'm not saying that that's a thing. But what I'm saying is this. I'm also not here for bullying. I'm not here for that. That's just me. I'm not here for bullying. I can't. I'm not speaking for nobody else. I'm not here for bullying. I get it. I'm not even saying people shouldn't not like him. I'm not trying to say that people should like Tekashi. I'm just not here for the bullying. I'm not here for the bullying. I'm not here for the trolling. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for his trolling either. You understand what I'm saying? I'm here for zero of the trollings. You want me to call this? Like, all right. Shout out to William Summersville with the $5 drop. Appreciate you, my brother. Because I was going out. That's the only drop of the day. Let me call the drops for the day. Shout out to William Summersville with the $5 drop. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. There was a couple more drops to the jump off. Hold on. Shout out to RKO with the $1.99 drop, and shout out to James S with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Trolls went platinum with no radio play. You gotta understand, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I'm not really getting into all that shit, but there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of people complaining that one person is doing something when everybody is doing it. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not really trying to get into a lot of that shit. I don't think it's the time to talk about it. I think that there's much more important things going on right now. Just in general. Y'all need to be talking about how y'all gonna get them rappers to stop going on fucking Vlad. That's what people need to. That's what you need to be talking about. Fucking Meek Mills is saying he's so interested in DJ Akademiks because DJ Akademiks posted videos that got dudes locked up or whatever the case is. Why ain't you talking about Vlad? Like, why ain't you talking about Vlad? Like, DJ Akademiks posted videos or whatever that helped exacerbate situations or agitate people or whatever the case is. Vlad is literally sending niggas to jail. I don't care. I'm gonna say it. Vlad is literally bringing people on their channel and have them talk about things that is helping investigations. I don't know no better way to say that. So Meek Mill, so only it don't apply to Vlad. It only applies to Akademiks because you upset at Akademiks over some other shit that don't got nothing to do with the thing that you complaining about. What about Vlad? But you know, it is what it is. I digress. I'm gonna let y'all go. Definitely appreciate everybody pulling up. Let's go do something positive today. Do something positive, yo. On some super real shit. Like, for real, for real. Do something positive. It's cold out there in New York City. So if you're in New York City, stay bundled up. I tell you what, if I get 10 people to hit me that's in New York City right now, 10 people that's currently in New York City, hit me up and be like, yo, they want to do something this weekend, I got an event. Other than that, if we don't get 10 people, then I'm just going to be quiet about the event. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you.